So when it comes to being black and proud,
And we over here at Just Clips, man. He's breaking down the situation with Flakko from last night, where Flakko was finally called out for his flu, flambery, skullduggery, and larceny. But let's see exactly where this goes. Shout out to Just Clips.
and loving blackness and being pro-black, it is the appreciation of everything that makes us us. So when you're on these videos and discussing white people the way that you do, it is harmful to black people in general. When you're saying stuff like this comment, because it's basically taken directly off the video, that good white skin, that good white man, white beautiful face, white skin, be proud, and talking about, yeah, this good white man going to give us money, you willing to sell your soul to white people. Again, it puts back in context of the grifter label, because how can anybody believe anything that you say being genuine if this is how you look at white people, who not all white people are bad, but when we're discussing white supremacy, it's white people.
Like, here, Russell, look, and to be fair though, like, if like you like watch my live streams, right? Even like before the situation.
All right, so Poetik Bison back is under fire online.
Yeah, but all he did was stutter and stammer for that whole 30 minutes of that interview. Like, nothing really got accomplished. So look, right, look, right. So look, right. So look.
After his weirdo past has yet again resurfaced. This time though, it's hitting harder than ever before. The Bison has recently bragged about making 6 figures off of covering Chud the Builder's rise, fall, then rise and fall again. This coverage even had some of his biggest ops giving favorable reactions, as, you know, he framed these videos as speaking on behalf of the black community. It was all good until other creators started reminding everyone that this babyback Bison has a wildly disgusting past, okay? And it's all self-published online. Poetik Bison has been gargling and choking on caucus cocks for a handful of years before randomly noticing that the money play shifted over into being against conservatives and white nationalists.
And now Flakko's going against them because he's following the money trail. That's all, and that's it, and that's all. You feel me?
Chud the Builder became his perfect subject to cover because he was basically on a crash out tour of his own. It was obvious that Chud was on a speed run to end up either dead or in jail, which is exactly what Flakko wanted. If anything, I think he was mad about Chud getting locked up, as death is far more profitable to a grave robber content creator like the Bison back, okay? But now that brings us to present day, where over the course of some months, Point and Shoot has been picking his shots like an elite sniper, landing perfectly placed headshots on the Bison. He exposed the Bison's 2-page YouTube growth ebook bullshit, as well as several other shady things about him. And this time around, the research went far beyond some comment section laughs. Now everyone is eating roasted bison, alright? No Jumper even played a video.
No Jumper even knows that, like, Flakko's flu flammers. Like, everybody knows at this point that Flakko's just full of shit.
Critical of the Bison on air the other day. Now, I guess after a failed apology, Flakko decided to have a conversation with Jew Almighty. I hope I said the J-U correctly. But so this guy, he's really been politely putting belt to ass on the Bison over the last few days. I'm not going to go through the other videos that led to this like face-to-face conversation they had over Discord or some type of video chatting app. But nonetheless, let's get into it.
Was considered an anti-black. That was not my personal intentions. You feel me, right? At the time, bro, again, I truly felt like I meant well. I truly felt like I had the answers when, bro, I don't got the answers, right? I didn't have the answers, right? And clearly me looking back, right, if I watched like in everything I said, I'm sure I wouldn't agree with that era of my life. So, bro, you're 100% right. You feel me, right? Again, it's probably like a best practice to watch the full thing, watch all the complaints, and then respond to them and like individually, but I didn't see those videos. So I didn't quite like have anything to quite like go off of. I was just responding back to my audience saying, yo, we found this conservative path, respond to it, right? And then you feel me? I came online, I think.
This whole interview was just Flakko ducking and dodging, and the guy Drew Almighty really just kind of letting him. Nothing really got accomplished.
Like 30 minutes later after seeing, you feel me, those comments and like responded back. But all the shit, bro, that you just said, again, I 100% apologize for.
So when it comes to content, right? At this point, I mean, you talk about everything on your channel for the most part, but you didn't keep a secret that, you made 100,000 talking about Chud the Builder, and you were very critical about Chud the Builder. You've been critical about Officer Tatum, especially with the Nolan Wells case and all of that. The issue that people have is if you have a history of anti-blackness, if you have a history, literally, I can wishing death on black people, saying you hate niggas, letting a Asian or a Latino or white girl, whatever it is, say the N-word, and then tell her in a group of non-black people, yeah, I hate niggas too. We all hate niggas.
But to be fair, with the no, right?
But then he'll be like, well, I didn't know. Nigga, what don't you know?
Look. Like that stuff again, brother. Like again, there's no excuse for it. Again, I'm not arguing. There is zero excuse for it. I was wrong for that. Now, the wishing death upon black folks, I do want to say this again. That was very specific to who I believe were street rappers and people who I believe was leading our youth down, to death in a graveyard. And I was wishing that upon them, the exact same thing that their music was enacting upon the youth. But the other stuff, again, you are 100% right. Bro, listen, I'm not here to make excuses for it, brother. Like, I'm here to listen and...
The brother is sick.
Learn, you feel me, right? Again, I was wrong.
And the, pandering is sick too.
1,000%.
He's still pandering.
All right, so some of the moments they're talking about, I of course have played in several videos on the Bison back over the last 2 years, or nearly 2 years, I should say. But the first thing that comes to mind after hearing that kind of beginning part of this exchange, this damn near feels like we're watching Poetik Bison in the afterlife answering to God. And I'm not trying to be blasphemous and say that J.U. Almighty is a godlike figure by any means, just a normal guy.
No, we get the reference. Who
has a pretty successful channel. But just the vibe is like he's in court, but it's like for his anxiety level, for the Bison's anxiety level, this is life or death. Like, you became a millionaire off of your opinion, off of broadcasting your opinion to the YouTube streets, essentially, right? And in the Bison's mind, everything hangs in the balance now. He might have to go back to writing Dr. Umar Johnson.
All right, man, I'm going to let y'all catch the rest on Just Clips, man. But we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We gone.